And in the distance, just through the trees, you can actually see the marker for the Battle of Preston Pans. This was the original encampment of the Scottish clans during the Battle of Preston Pans. They camped up here on the high ground, and the English were further down towards the coast. Now this ruined dovecote behind me is very interesting. Now it doesn't actually feature in the movie at all, but one of the characters who does feature in the series, in series 2, Geillis Duncan. If you're wondering how she was created, now there's an inscription above the door to this dovecote of a chap called David Seaton. Now the interesting story is that he had a maid called Geillis Duncan, and she used to heal people that were ill in the local area. Anyway, this David Seaton found out about it and started asking her about how she gained the knowledge of curing people. And she admitted to him, the crazy woman that she was, that she was actually a witch and she knew how to cure people. So under interrogation, she gave up the names of 30 further witches, or healers as they were known at the time, and they were all rounded up and executed. So I suspect this is how one of the characters, Geillis Duncan, ended up in the book. In the movie she's portrayed as time traveling back from, I think it was 1967, where she plots with the Jacobites to overthrow the British. She was branded a witch along with Claire, and they were thrown in the pit, and later she was burnt at the stake. But yes, that character came from a maid that used to work for this David Seaton. So it's just interesting, the coincidence. Now, this dovecote is also situated a few meters from the actual battlefield of Preston Pans, so it is interesting. I would have loved to have been up. I'm wondering if the author actually came here. I mean, I know she must have done a lot of research, but it'd be interesting to find out if she actually came here to find out some of the history and find out some of the proximities of the locations. Now, the dovecote you see behind me is actually a place where they used to keep pigeons. Now, I'm not sure what the purpose of keeping pigeons back in those days, but I do know that they weren't very good farmers and they didn't really know how to look after the land properly. But there used to be thousands of pigeons in this building behind me, and I suspect they were for eating. I don't know, maybe somebody watching this can point me into the right direction. Now you can clearly see the date there, 1587. And unfortunately, you can no longer see the name that was inscribed up there. But the other interesting fact about this dovecote, as well as it being situated only meters from the battlefield, it's also situated just right behind the church. Now you can't make it out, but that is the dovecote right in the middle of the screen. It's overgrown by plants and trees now.